Mic check. Anybody, everybody can hear me? Yes? Okay, brilliant. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming today. I know there's matters of national interest also happening at the moment. So we appreciate you guys taking the time to come and have this short discussion on this conference that we're planning for next month. My name is Eddie Mihigo. I'm in charge of everything logistics and media for Stratida, if I could say that. Of course, in the context of this conference, and I'm just going to do a short introduction, and then we'll jump right into it. We're still within time. I want to believe, yes, we're still within time. I'm just going to take 2 minutes, and then I'll pass on to Mr. Scipio Mabusela, who will go right into why we're here today. Okay, so we all know that AI is the in thing. For since about 5 years, it's in everybody's mouth. It's in every application that you're using. It's everywhere. It's on the internet. It's on buses. It's on combis. Even at home, everybody's talking about AI, either in the positive or in the negative. And there's people out there who, of course, want to capitalize on this bubble, if I can call it that, and take advantage of you, of us, Africans who are still a bit slow in the uptake of this technology. So it is therefore important that we learn about what AI is and we understand the fact that we've been around this technology for quite a while. Of course, not in the iteration that it is in right now. And it is important that we also have a discussion, an African-based discussion about this new technology. And that's what brings us here today. So without going too much into detail, this is for the AI Digital Shift Conference, which is due to take place on the 14th of May 2025, right here at Aquarian Tide Hotel. And you're all invited to attend. And I'm just going to pass on to Mr. Scipio Mabusela, who's going to introduce himself, tell us a little bit about what he does, and what he has planned for us for next month.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for your presence. Thank you, Bra Eddie. I'm Sipiwe Mabusela, a self-taught technology entrepreneur, deeply passionate about leveraging AI and digital transformation for the betterment of our lives as Africans. I've managed to build a couple of products in the AI space and the Internet of Things, industrial Internet of Things, and we have assisted many companies in the process of harnessing the power of digital transformation and AI for their growth and effectiveness. Yes. As he introduced why we're here, that we're here to introduce and discuss about the conference that will be taking place here at Aquarian Tide on the 14th of May, 2025. Yes. So I'll just give you a brief on what will be the discussions on the day. As we all know that across the globe, artificial intelligence is transforming industries at unprecedented speeds. AI is moving too fast. However, it is critical for all of us to understand, learn, harness the power of AI for the betterment of our lives. Rather than blindly adopting global tech trends, we must first address our foundational infrastructure, enhancing agriculture, energy, healthcare, and education, ensuring the sustainable growth needed to genuinely benefit from advanced technologies like AI and robotics. Furthermore, while global conversations question the future of roles like software engineering due to AI rise, we see immense opportunity for Africa to shape its own technological narrative. It's crucial for us to empower local talent, and foster homegrown tech solutions, aligning innovation with Africa's unique needs. Only through this strategic and intentional approach, we can ensure AI delivers meaningful and lasting benefits for our continent. Yes. As we have been, all of us, I suppose, we have interacted with AI one way or the other. I'll give you an example. You, when you're watching your Netflix, you watch one show, the next thing is shows that are related to the same show are starting to get recommended to you. Some of us have even interacted with AI in terms of generative AI by utilizing your platforms like your Chat GPT, your Gemini, and so forth. Yes. So it's not all of us who are using this technology the right way, and it's not all of us who really fully understand this technology. Hence, we're saying, let's have a conversation on the 14th of May here at a current tide to discuss and go deeper into how each of us can benefit or participate in this technological shift effectively. I'll give you an example. We're talking of people in your space, for example, in the journalism space. We talk of people in the healthcare space, people in the finance space, people in the education space. Uh, like now, in the education space, we have built a product that enhances learning through the involvement of artificial intelligence, of which it doesn't uh, give students the opportunity to cheat or to not learn and take advantage of plagiarism, copying, and etc. So our tool it enhances learning by uh, helping students to learn side to side while they interact with the technology that utilizes the power of AI. They learn alongside our technology. So basically, our technology improves personal. It provides personalized adaptive learning experiences, enabling students to learn at their own pace and strengthen critical thinking and problem solving skills. Unlike general AI solutions, Zulu AI prioritizes meaningful learning over mere answer generating, helping African students become innovators rather than passive consumers of knowledge. As I had said that we have utilized the power of AI to innovate in the education space. We're talking of innovating also in the business space, where we have built a tool. It's a business diagnostics tool. It helps you, like, just to give a background of that. When all of us are hearing this word AI, 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 AI everywhere. So some of us, yes, we have interacted with AI one way or the other, but now we still don't really know the right way of consuming this technology. I'll give you an example. As I said, we have built a tool. Let's say somebody in the business space, they want to understand or they want to learn or they want to harness this power also for the growth of their business and the improvement of processes and all that. So this tool then helps each business. It interacts with you like you're interacting with a human. It helps you. It's first of all, it asks you questions to understand your business, the departments the business has, and how your business, what kind of tools the business is currently using, etc. And then from there, it then suggests AI tools that are suitable for your business. I'll give you an example. Like now, in the, let's say, in the journalism space, you want to know which tools are effective for you to utilize on the AI space. Um, e.g., Whisper is a tool that allows you to like uh, save or chat to it or say something via voice, and then it transcribes that and it kills the and it rearranges that the same voice note or conversation to an actually transcript that makes sense without interacting with the context of what you're trying to achieve. So basically, we're seeing AI deliver significant and measurable improvements on three fronts, which are workforce performance, helping people deliver higher quality outputs in shorter time frames, automating routine operations, freeing people from repetitive tasks so they can focus on adding value, powering products by delivering more relevant and responsive customer experiences. Uh, so with that said, we're saying we are calling upon uh, people from all walks of life to our conference. This is where we're going to be discussing and giving each of us an opportunity to get in conversation with exactly how each of their industry or how each of their sector can leverage on this technology. I want to share a story. 2 days ago, I saw something, uh, a billboard that said, "Stop hiring humans. The era of AI is here," of which it got people talking. I think we have almost more than 40,000 interactions on that post. When I saw it at first, I shared it with my brother. We laughed about it. It was one of those big signs, like, okay, fine, it's funny, it's AI, more of a joke. But the more we talked about it, less we felt like laughing. It made me think, what if this really happens? What if robots and computers start doing more and more jobs that people do now? My brother said, what if this happens faster than we expect? That question stayed in my head. It's easy to ignore stuff like this because it feels far away, but it's actually happening already. What will people do if their jobs are taken over by machines? How will they learn new things to stay useful? And how do we make sure everyone gets a chance to keep up? We can't sit back and watch. If AI is going to be a bigger part of our lives, we need to figure out how to help people get ready for it. We need to teach them the new skills and find ways to include everyone. AI might be cool and all, but people are still the ones who matter most. Progress doesn't mean much if it leaves people behind. What are we saying? We're saying, in as much as all this is happening, technological advancements are at the stage where they've started replacing humans. We're saying, let's have that discussion. Let's get people to come and be involved. We need to we're inviting our policymakers, we're inviting the public, we're inviting people in the education space. It feels so sad. You at a school or with primary students, high school, university, etc. They have now resorted to leaning far way towards technology and utilizing less of their creative minds. And we're saying, come, let's have a discussion. Let's let's engage on how to leverage the power of AI the correct way. We're saying to people in the finance space, to people in the customer relationship side of things, people in the legal space, we're saying AI is good, but it comes with all these types of risks, which may include data breaches, which may include you selling your data or you giving away your data freely so to these big tech companies. For example, as a legal person, the moment you upload a document on a normal chat bot like your chat GPT, which is not the or the enterprise one, already what happens is that all the information, all the documents you have uploaded, they've already been sent to the large language model for training that model further, meaning that if ever there was any sensitive data, it has been given away freely. So we're saying people in the finance space, yes, utilizing AI and leveraging its power and effectiveness is great, but you uploading people's data, people's private data on the large language models exposes all that data. It poses a risk of that data being given to the big techs, which is then it gets available for consumption by anybody who accesses or who interacts with those large language models. We're saying uh, to writers, the moment you upload any of your work on these large language models that are not at enterprise level, whereby data is not kept or data is not processed by those large language models, we're saying to them, come learn with us on the 14th of May here at Aquarian Tide in Habron. Learn with us on how to protect and how to prevent that. Because the moment you upload your work to large language models, they will now it means that you no longer own that work. The work is now owned by the large language models. It can now be accessible uh, through the public domain. So if anything is carrying any intellectual property rights and all that that is not meant for public consumption, let's avoid doing that. But the conversation is going to be deeper on the day, on the 14th of May 2025 here at Aquarian Tide. I was scrolling. I was scrolling again, and I saw some posts online, different companies talking about job freeze, talking about them reducing their team members. I saw there is a company in the US now. It has like approximately 10 employees, and it's valued above $15 billion. Meaning that just imagine that size of a company only having 10 employees, it poses an even bigger risk to say that now, if AI is adopted at that rate with this high unemployment rate in Africa, how do we then get our young people to participate in the economy? Because it's a sad story. Uh, we really need to get policymakers to come join us. Let's have a conversation. Let's see what policies do we include to safeguard the jobs of our young people. How do we upskill our young people? We're saying universities, schools, educators, come be involved. How do we enhance our system? How do we enhance our system to train our young people to be relevant in the skills of today, in the skills of tomorrow? Because AI and digital transformation are moving at the very highest speeds. Technology has never evolved at a speed like this. As I've highlighted that we are battling a high unemployment rate in our continent as Africa. While all this is happening, we are busy buying goods and consuming services already as we speak, services that are currently rendered by artificial intelligence, products that are currently built by robots. What does it mean? It means that we are trading our jobs to robots that are somewhere, whether in the East or in the West. So, how do we include our young people? How do we include our generation to also participate in this technological shift? We're calling policymakers, we're calling people in authority to say, come, let's have a conversation. We're not talking about things we just hearing from other people. We're not talking about things that we see on the internet. We're talking about things that we're currently experiencing practically. So I can give you an example from my experience. As I had said in the introduction, I've built approximately more than 20 products that are in the market now. I've built from a product, a device that measures how much gas you have in a cylinder, a product that measures and monitors air quality in the house, which falls under the Internet of Things space. We built educational material for schools in the AI, robotics, and coding space. We build products. I've introduced to you Nzulu AI, where our learning assistant. I've introduced Stratida AI that helps businesses diagnose their processes, etc. So, with all that experience, we have now the speed of which we are delivering products is even 10x, 20x. I'll give you an example. We used to spend almost a month to 2 months designing a user interface for a 25-page to 30-page mobile application. But now, with the power of AI, we can design the full UI within an hour, proper, high quality, meaning that now we have eliminated more hours that were supposed to go into the designing of the UI. That then means there are jobs that have been lost in the company. You understand? So there are a lot of other examples with our manufacturing partners. They have already almost 50% of their factory, one of our top manufacturing partners, 50% of their factory is now fully autonomous. It's now operated by robots 24/7. Robots are working. Robots don't complain. Robots, they don't go on break. They don't go to the bathroom. They are more effective and great. But we're saying, come, policymakers, people in authority, let's have this discussion. Let's see how we can harness the power of AI and digital transformation for the growth and us managing to deal with the real problems of our African people. I was so sad when I saw a post on the internet from some Nigerian tech company saying the first African humanoid. And I say to myself, okay, first African humanoid. Do we really need humanoids in Africa? Absolutely no, we don't. For what? Because we have young people, we are energetic, we still have a very high rate of unemployment. We cannot, if I'm to hire a humanoid to come and help with chores in the house, the lady that has been helping with chores in the house, where is she going to get the money to take care of her family from? Because already I've eliminated a human being that has been impacting lives. We noted that we don't need such. We need solutions to enhance and accelerate our agricultural performance. We need to make sure food security is attended to by harnessing the power of AI, digital transformation, robotics, Internet of Things, industrial Internet of Things, all these technologies to enhance our to enhance our agriculture, to enhance our healthcare system, to enhance our education system, to enhance security, to enhance our safety, to address and curb pandemics like GPV, etc. And I skipped the part. We also built an application to help on the GPV that is currently taking place and here in Botswana and in Africa as a whole. We built that platform. It also has an AI assistant. So we're saying, come, let's have that discussion on the 14th of May. Thank you. I think we're going to go to the questions and answers section.
All right, guys. If you have any questions, just raise up your hand. I'll bring the microphone, introduce yourself, tell us which media house you represent, and go ahead and ask your question. Or should I ask the questions? Can I have a teaching background, so I know how to ask questions.
Maybe you can break the ice for them.
Hey, I don't know how to break ice. I only know how to ask hard questions. Anybody? Questions? Thank you so much.
Hi. Is it better? Okay. Hi, my name is Tanaka, UB Radio. There's something you mentioned earlier about, you made an example of how it used to take like 2 months to make an interface and everything, and now you can do it in an hour, right? My question is, do you feel like that also compromises the quality of the work being done? Because as Africans, we tend to believe that no, the longer it takes, clearly you're doing a good job. So now when we're doing these things in such a short space of time, does it feel like it's compromising the integrity of the work?
Okay. The quality of work, I can say we're still getting even a better quality by using AI. So where does the secret or where is the secret of achieving the best out of AI? It lies on the prompt engineering. How do you interact with the AI? Number one, you need to give the role, the context, the objective. If possible, examples. That's when you can actually come out with the best results. And again, you just prompting AI to design a user interface for a mobile application, if you don't even understand that field, it will then, number one, get you poor results. Number two, it will even end up frustrating because you won't be getting what you're expecting because of, number one, your prompting not correct. Number two, you don't really understand how or what you need to prompt when and stuff like that. And if need be, in the space of you doing adjustments and all that, then but bottom line, the results are proper. We're getting the highest quality. After this, I will show you our other application that I was just designing last night using AI. 100%. We did it within an hour. Thank you.
Another question? No questions? Going once, going twice? So, interestingly, that was a very good question, by the way. And I was watching a discussion on productivity, and the person who was doing the workshop said, so if you charge per hour, right, and you do the job in 15 minutes, are you going to give back 45% of the money, 45 minutes worth of the money? Right? And that's the shift AI is giving us, right? It's really redefining what being productive means, because most times we attach productivity with time and not with quality results. We say if I work on a project for 10 days, it's better than working on a project for 1 day. The difference is you can work on 10 projects in 10 days, right? If you know how to get to the quality outcome in 24 hours. You see. And why this conference is important is that it opens up that discussion to say, okay, what is productivity? Right? How do we measure productivity? How do we measure outcomes? How do we monitor, attach money to that outcome? Because right now, if I say design a logo for me now, right? And after 15 minutes, you bring it and you charge me 5,000. My immediate, even now with the way I'm talking, my immediate response is, my guy, I don't know about this, right? And I will most likely be drawn to someone who took a week to design the same logo. So what's happening now is people are working quickly and then just sitting on their hands until it's time for delivery. And then you'll find that in most cases, the client has some comments, you have to change this, you have to change that. And then something that was supposed to take you even a week might take you 3 weeks. You see, which now kills your productivity, and even your supervisor or your boss might reprimand you for it. So these are some of the conversations that we're going to have. These are the conversations we're already having. So if there are no questions, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to thank you guys for coming, right? Because also I understand that, we need to have one-on-one conversations. Maybe some people are not very comfortable talking in a group. They prefer talking, one-on-one. So Mr. Sipiwe is going to make himself available. If any one of you wants to talk to him or talk to me, just pull us to the side. Let's have a conversation. If you want to schedule a proper interview, please do that. If you need some words, Nyana, for your article, please do that. Most importantly, the reason why we're having this presser is so that we can also share what has happened here. So please, let's not end here. Let's take this conversation to your platforms. If you need us to participate in that sharing of information, please let us know. We're here for that. We're very accessible. And let's make the 14th of May a proper digital shift, an African digital shift that will assist us all. Any closing words, Mr. Sipiwe?
I
think it's on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thank us for coming and attending this afternoon. And I believe we're going to have these one-on-ones just after this. I fully understand some of us do like to have that direct conversation, of which I'm accessible, we are accessible, and we're also open to sharing on how to find us, even where to find more details about the event, which is on aidigitalshift.co.bw, but I will also share that with us as we continue conversing. And I thank you.
All right, guys, thank you so much. So using the register that you just signed on there, we're going to send you a small pack, which has all the info on the conference, and also a small press release that will be the basis of whatever you're going to share on your platforms. So thank you so much. Please stick around. We're also trying to figure out a little something for you guys to have before you head back to your daily duties. So don't go anywhere, and please speak to the man here. Thanks, and thanks again for your attention. Give yourselves a round of applause.
you.